Welcome to News Center Devon. When we bring you news, they're scared to report. This week on News Center Devon, oh my God, Trump at it again. He's removing sites honoring black military members. And guess what? He just signed an executive order behind closed doors to bring back statues that's been torn down by people, you know, of the racist statues that was taken down. Yeah, he wants them back up.
President Trump fires a broadside at one of America's leading cultural institutions, the Smithsonian, saying he wants to deny funding for what he calls improper ideology.
It's his latest step in trying to change American culture, which he feels has become too liberal. Political reporter Marcia Kramer joins us with more. Marcia.
Well, Alice and Dick, there are several things you need to know about the executive order. It was signed behind closed doors. The president named Vice President J.D. Vance as his enforcer. He also wants to restore statues and monuments of Confederate figures, many of which were removed after the rise of the Black Lives Matter movement.
But he wants to take away such things as Jackie Robinson. Yes, historical Jackie Robinson. Well, he served in the war too. Fought for this country that hates so much. And he was remembered by it. Now Trump wants that gone. You don't believe me? Check it out for yourself.
I hope these reports are inaccurate, that Jackie Robinson's profile has been removed from DOD websites. Please tell me that this is not true.
Sadly, it is, Joe. A page dedicated to Hall of Famer Jackie Robinson's military history has been removed from the Department of Defense's website. A previously existing article about Robinson's time in the Army during World War II now shows one of those page not found errors. And the new webpage URL includes DEI before the story's headline, indicating it might have been taken down as part of the Trump administration's efforts to eliminate federal DEI programs. And Congressman, this is not the only one. We've been talking in recent days how the page dedicated to the Enola Gay, the flight that dropped the atomic bomb in Japan, was taken down, likely because the word gay appeared in it. Other American heroes, Medgar Evers, page dedicated to him, civil rights hero, taken down. Jackie Robinson is the epitome of American hero and a veteran, and yet erased from the Department of Defense's website.
Yeah, that's right. And the code talkers, too. Let's not forget about the Navajo code talkers who literally helped us win World War II by communicating and keeping our secrets in a way that the Japanese could not break our codes. Some incredible stories of heroism trying to be wiped away.
Trump always has kind words. Check out these.
Donald Trump's brain is broken, badly damaged. It was a vile anti-Semitic outburst by the man who once said this after he saw a black accountant working at one of his failed casinos. Quote, "Black guys counting my money, I hate it. The only kind of people I want counting my money are short guys that wear yarmulkes every day. Those are the kind of people I want counting my money. No one else."
In other news, Springfield PD, what's up with this video? A lot of residents have questions. You gave us some answers. But let's watch the video to see what you think.
Look at him.
Like, Brad, what you want, man?
What's up with you? What's up with you? Keep walking.
Get your hand out of your pants now.
You want to check? You want to check a nigga for real? I bet you do. Fuck out of here. Bruh. Like, what the fuck? I don't have shit. Come on, bruh. Let go.
Well, that's funny because they said the one with the gray jumpsuit was the one with the gun.
I got a gun for real. You want to check?
That's what they said.
Here, you can check. You can check me, bruh. Y'all stupid as fuck. Y'all real life stupid. Can I get y'all badge? That's
Officer Taylor, do you have any weapons on you?
Quit checking me, fuck ass officer.
Stop right now.
Bruh.
Don't. Come on. Don't.
I'm not doing this. Stop.
I'm behind your back. You're gonna make it worse for yourself. Get him behind my. All right, dude. I'm supposed to put my hands behind my back. Y'all got me on the ground. I can't do shit. Nigga, they had me.
Come on. Damn. Oh yeah, I'm on my. Y'all finna.
And Trump, guess what he's doing now? He's removing people with shave bumps from the military. I repeat, he's removing military personnel for having a shave bump condition. Yes. And 60% of black males have that skin condition. And we only make up of 18% of the military.
The United States Marine Corps just implemented a new policy that could lead to the discharge of Marines with pseudofolliculitis barbae, or PFB. And if you don't already know, it's a skin condition that predominantly affects black men. So PFB occurs when tightly curled hairs grow back into the skin, causing inflammation and painful razor bumps. Typically, this condition is exacerbated by shaving, making adherence to the Corps' strict grooming standards a little bit challenging for those Marines. So under the new directive, Marines will undergo a 4-stage treatment plan aimed at getting them back into grooming standards. And the plan includes periods of no shaving, the use of different types of treatments, and in some conditions, laser hair removal. Now, during the course of this treatment, some Marines may receive temporary shaving waivers. However, if there's no improvement after 1 year, the Marine may face administrative separation due to incompatibility with service. So PFB disproportionately affects black service members who make up about 50% of active duty, but represent approximately 66% of those with shaving waivers. And with this new policy, it could directly impact their careers.
Trump, we see what you're doing. In other news, remember them gold cars that Trump said he was selling for $5 million? Well, the one in charge of commerce said that he sold 1,000 the other day. 1,000 gold cars. That $5 billion? Well, don't believe me. Here's more of the news.
Figured out, of course, about 2 weeks from today, it goes out. Okay, Elon's building me the software right now.
Yeah.
Right? And then out it goes. And by the way, yesterday I sold 1,000.
Oh, you did? I got a poly market I created on how many are you guys going to sell this year. So
cool.
I'm curious to see how many.
That's fantastic. Do you want to tell people just the rough?
Yeah, what are the terms on it? Yeah.
Cowboys back at the Capitol for the reunion, and they're feeling invincible with their Trump pardons.
Proud Boys, stand back and stand by.
Stand back and stand by. What impact did that have on your group?
When he said that, it changed my life.
What does it mean to be a Proud Boy?
We're the villains for the left. We're the heroes of the right.
Jailed for 22 years for trying to destroy democracy.
We won.
But thanks to Donald Trump,
Full pardon.
Enrique Tarrio is in a hotel room and fanned the flames on social media. So at 2:38, don't leave?
Don't fucking leave, yes.
What did you mean by this?
I meant don't fucking leave. I was rooting for my team at that time.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Keep doing what you're doing. Yes, I did.
Are you proud of what happened that day?
Yes, I am.
The brave cop who almost died defending the Capitol. Former DC police officer Michael Fanone was nearly killed by the mob that descended on Washington, D.C. on January the 6th, 2021. He's become one of the most outspoken critics of Donald Trump and those who stormed the Capitol in his name, making him a sworn enemy of Enrique Tarrio's Proud Boys.
Unfortunately, many of them were released by Donald Trump's pardons.
Seeing what Michael went through, you can understand why he's seething. This extraordinary footage was captured by his police body camera as he and his fellow officers tried desperately to hold back the mob.
Credit card between two people.
I got one!
Suddenly, he is grabbed in a headlock and dragged down the steps into the crowd. Where he is beaten and repeatedly tasered into unconsciousness.
Really, the last, independent recollection I have is yelling out that I had kids. After that, it just kind of becomes a blur. I suffered a traumatic brain injury as well as a heart attack.
You nearly died.
Correct. Donald Trump himself referred to us as violent, vicious thugs. It really is, it's a national disgrace.
I feel like I went to hell and back to protect them and the people in this room. But too many are now telling me that hell doesn't exist or that hell actually wasn't that bad. The indifference shown to my colleagues is disgraceful.
Michael Fanone's defiance has attracted plenty of enemies and countless threats from extremists like the Proud Boys.
Yeah, this is from Michael Fanone. Too bad you didn't beat the shit out of you more. You're a piece of shit. You're a little fag, you fucking scumbag.
End of message.
You know, I should be one of them. I look like one of them. I talk like one of them, but I'm not. And I stand in opposition to everything that the Proud Boys and Enrique Tarrio stand for.
Because of this?
Because of this. You know, on January 6th, I was law and order. Enrique Tarrio was a criminal.
For all of his defensiveness and denials, while we were in Washington, D.C., Enrique Tarrio showed his true colours. With phone cameras rolling, he paid a visit to a hotel where Michael Fanone and other J6 officers were speaking.
We need to defeat MAGA, and we need to make sure that every insurrectionist member of Congress and member of our government is ousted and never holds office ever again.
What followed was an ugly confrontation in the hotel lobby.
You fucking coward. You were a coward that day. You were a coward after.
Just go home. Just go home. You're a traitor to this country.
You tracked down some of the police officers who were doing their jobs on January 6th, and they were dragged and some of them very badly beaten almost to death. And you intimidated them. You hurled abuse at them. Why? Enrique Tarrio says he's targeting you because you with his family by laughing at his sentencing, laughing at his fiancée and his mother.
I didn't even go to his sentencing.
You weren't there?
Nope.
There you go.
Yeah, Enrique Tarrio needs to take off those stupid sunglasses, get his fucking sight checked.
Coming up...
Is there going to be like a battle between videographers and photographers?
A victory lap for the leaders of the January 6 attack. So you came back for retribution?
Yes.
Revenge?
Retribution.
Proud Boys boss Enrique Tarrio and the other leading J6s pardoned by President Trump thought this day would never come.
Right.
Just 2 months ago, they were behind bars serving lengthy sentences.
Hands off the fence!
Now, they're back at the US Capitol building as free men.
Is there going to be like a battle between videographers and photographers? Because I'm here for it. We want to see a throwdown.
No wonder they're savouring the moment and the attention.
Whose house? Whose house? Whose house?
What's it like to be back with all the boys?
I mean, this is a lot better than I expected.
Why is that?
It's just, it's unreal that, you know, we're here with everybody. There was some energy drain after January 6th on the conservative side, and I think we just brought it back.
On the fringes, we came across Richard Barnett, one of the most recognisable faces of the insurrection.
Richard, what have you got there?
This is a presidential pardon. Not too many people ever get to see one of these. I have one, and it feels good.
Richard was famously photographed with his feet propped on then Speaker Nancy Pelosi's desk, where he left money for an envelope he stole.
I left the quarter on her desk to pay for it, even though the bitch wasn't worth it. And I still mean that. Thank y'all.
Closely watched by police, the insurrectionists made something of a lap of honour.
Why aren't the terrorists removed? Why aren't the domestic terrorists removed?
They held a media conference to announce their next steps.
Let me be clear. I'm not talking about violent retribution. I'm talking about something much more powerful. Accountability and the rule of law.
Yep, exactly.
Ludicrously, in the upside-down world that is America 2025, those convicted of plotting the assault on the Capitol now feel empowered. Wherever Enrique Tarrio goes, trouble seems to follow. On the day of his triumphant return to the Capitol, he assaulted a protester. Is that a threat or a promise?
That might be both.
And you think setting Tesla cars is terrorism? But this ain't?
breaking metal, sharpened objects, missiles to include bottles and rocks, and hand-thrown chemical-grade fireworks.
Hey, brother, we're boots on the ground here. We're moving on to Capitol now. I'll give you a boots on the ground update here in a few.
Multiple capital entries. Multiple capital entries.
Tonight, the nationwide protest targeting Tesla and its CEO Elon Musk escalating. In Austin, Texas this morning, police finding multiple incendiary devices placed at a Tesla showroom. Nobody was injured, but the incident just the latest attack on Tesla, which has become a political flashpoint by those frustrated with Musk's role in the federal government and DOJ spending cuts. Florida, a Trump supporter charged with assault after driving his car towards protesters, narrowly avoiding them.
If I give this up, they're going to have direct access. At least this Capitol we can defend. We got to hold what we have.
What is this world coming to? Better come clean, 'cause this world is ending soon. They'll be on Mars. We'll be down here. Probably a civil war, I don't know. In sports, Bronny and his brother Bryce. Oh man, shout out to Bryce for winning the state championship. And also, I want to give a shout out to Bronny James for dropping 39 points for the G League and 17 points for the Lakers.
Bronny, another game, another career high, 39 points. What are you proving about your game?
Just that I belong out here. That's all I'm trying to prove. A lot of people say that I don't. All the criticism that's thrown my way, it's just, amazing to shut all that down and keep going in my head.
Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger. Pushing each other to the limits, we were learning quicker. By 11, smoking herb and drinking burning liquor. Never rich, so we were out to make that steady figure. Once I was 11 years old, my daddy told me, go get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely. Once I was 11 years old. I always had that dream like my daddy before me. So I started writing songs, I started writing stories. Something about that glory just always seemed to bore me. Cause only those I really love will never really know me. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told. Before the morning sun when life was lonely. Once I was 20 years old.
You're doing your thing. We see the growth. And Bron is back at it again with Donkey. They're back in the game. And guess what? We're winning, but we lost. We won by a buzzer beater. The following night, we lose by a buzzer beater. You don't believe me? Check it out.
Boy, to beat the clock at the Lakers. Here they go. With 7 seconds left. LeBron's got it with 4, with 3. Luka on its way. No, tapped up.
Look at this thing. Oh, my goodness.
LBJ with the winner. It's official.
We got both buzzer beaters right here.
Okay, down 5 with 12.6 seconds left, Patrick Williams hits a triple. The Bulls immediately picking up full court and coming up with a steal, and then Austin Reeves then gets Lay on the other end with 3.3 seconds to go, and now down 1 with no timeouts left.
That's what you do. They don't have a timeout. With 2, with 1, Giddy. Are you kidding me?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just texting war plans. Texan war plans! Texan war plans! Texan war plans. Oh, and guess what Trump said? It happens. Show me in history where it happened. Show me in history where it happened. Why are y'all even texting at all? Hey, Elon Musk, maybe you should make a social platform just for you guys. No, not Truth. A secure one. Oh, but then again, you don't have clearance for that. Or do you?
Can you share how your information about war plans against the Houthis in Yemen was shared with a journalist in The Atlantic? And were those details classified?
You're talking about a deceitful and highly discredited so-called journalist who's made a profession of peddling hoaxes time and time again, to include the, the hoaxes of Russia, 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 or the fine people on both sides hoax, or the suckers and losers hoax. So this is the guy that peddles in garbage. It's what he does.
Why were those details shared on Signal, and how did you learn that a journalist was privy to the targets, the types of weapons used?
I've heard I was characterized. Nobody was texting war plans, and that's all I have to say about that. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, a ceasefire on the Black Sea, a minor calm ceasefire, just so Trump could think he has the upper hand. Even though he said he would stop it on day one. Even though he said he would lower the prices of eggs on day one. How long you been in there? And you done signed how many executive orders? Plus the one behind the door? Do something instead of dividing this country. On this segment, who's getting the invitation this week to the cookout? We got one for you. This guy's been making us laugh from the beginning. He loves us. He makes us laugh. He loves us. Gary Owens.
He acting like he ain't him. I am black famous. I don't ever stop any white people. Ever. I can stop at every black person though. Sometimes black people stop me even if they don't know my name. They just so they see me on something. Cause I'll be walking, I'll see three brothers coming this way, and I can see the wheels turning as I get closer. And they be like, oh shit! Oh, that's no boy! That's old boy right there, that's old boy! And then a friend will come up, oh, that is him! That's him! He's from the arm. He's from the arm. Yup, that's him. And then sometimes if I look back, like black people look at me like I'm not supposed to look back at them. Don't look back here, you know you. I can walk around the city like you ain't you, yeah, it's you.
On this segment of At the End of the Day, because the day has got to end, Trump support. We have to stop. We have to stop. You know, like the kid in school where he's being bad and the teacher tells you to quit looking at him, quit talking to him so he could be good. That's what we got to do to Trump. We got to quit looking at him. We got to quit laughing at him because he loves this attention. He loves it, and he don't know what he's doing with it. He's high off of power, high off of clout, and those are the worst drugs to be off of. And he's overdosing. Somebody needs to get him help and get him into a clinic because I'm starting to look at you guys, my friends. I have a lot of friends and family members that voted for Trump. And they're smart people, very smart people. I can't see y'all standing behind this guy. I mean, I done made dumber mistakes and this guy is texting war. He don't care about your life. He cares about the green dollar bill. That's it. He don't even care about getting the green dollar bill from the USA. He wants to see how much he can take for himself, just like Bush. Yeah, I guarantee there will be a war starting because there's money in war. You will reap all the benefits. Cabinet is full of billionaires. Trump's cabinet is worth more than the USA debt right now. I guarantee it. They're at least worth more than what we spend. They have the spending power. They have enough to do whatever the government's doing. And we gotta stop. This guy is trying to disrespect the Constitution. Bring back segregation. Take away diversity. Diversity is what makes this country. So I'm gonna have to look at y'all a little different, man. Because the more dumb decisions he make and y'all playing follow the leader, I just gotta take it that y'all feel the same way Trump does. Because his only policy is to make America great again. And we know as black people what that consists of. Going back to slavery, going back to Jim Crow, going back to segregation, going back to all that other extra stuff that we did back then. America ain't never been great with us. Ever. Never. So when y'all lay down tonight, I'm gonna need y'all to really, really think about who you bet on. Because Trump is losing. Thank you for watching News to the Dead. We bring you news they're scared to report. What we got going on today? Yeah, we gotta go talk to Denise Williams at the NAACP. Yo! What's poppin'? What? Wait! Spinner, get the camera, we gotta go!